Hi, my name is Darla Pillman, and I'd like to thank Korea Medical Tour and Isaiah Perez for making this possible. Okay, November of 1999, I was driving out in the country to visit my parents. I was driving a Honda CRX, which is one of the smallest cars made. And all of a sudden, this big SUV made a left-hand turn right in front of me. I T-boned into the driver's side, and the impact shot me back and spun me around completely, and I was facing the opposite direction. It's funny how your mind, it's like part of it goes in slow motion and part of it is sped up, and I'm thinking, okay, I don't know, I don't think I should make a left and try to go around it because there might be a car coming and that's going to be head-on impact that way. If I turn all the way to the right, that's going to swing me around, and then I'm going to have full impact with my side. Now that's for sure going to kill me. And by that time, there's no more time left to think. I know that I'm going to get full-on impact, and it's going to hurt really, really bad. But for some reason, I knew that I wasn't going to die. Oh my God, the pain was unbelievable. I can't even describe. It was, I had a baby. That was nothing compared to having a baby. Something about the pain was exhilarating because I felt in touch with every cell of my body. I could feel everything. Part of me was dying, but yet part of me felt so alive, more alive than I've ever felt in my entire life, because every atom, every cell in my body was communicating with one another and fighting to save my life. And that's where I succumbed. I let my body do what it needed to do. I had faith in what it could do. So I allowed that to happen. I didn't panic. If I would have panicked, I think I would have died. I could see that there was blood dripping down my face, and my rear view mirror was dangling, but I wasn't going to look at my face, as vain as I am, because I knew that was going to get me off my program. You know, that was going to send me into a place I didn't need to go. Over here to my left, something's getting so bright, and I'm squinting, and I'm just like, I can't look anymore because it's so incredibly, blindingly bright. And I'm putting my hand up in front of my face, and I'm saying, what is that so bright? And he's looking, he's like, what are you talking about? That's when I realized what it was, the light. And I acknowledged, I understood what it was, but then I turned my head away. That was me saying, no, thank you. I'm honored that I at least had a choice if I wanted to stay or go. But I knew that I had to stay because, first of all, I have a son, and there's no way I would ever leave my child. And I knew that whatever jobs I have, there's jobs for me to do. There's work for me to do. Everyone has work to do. And I don't necessarily know what it will be, but I'll do it. I have to stay. And I know that life is going to be very painful, but I'm okay with that. I had lower back injury. I almost broke my back. And so I have a lot of pain from that. But, you do what you do. You just carry on. A couple days later, when I was conscious, and I realized, oh wow, I've got staples from here to there. So, wow, yeah, I used to be thinner and younger. I did swimwear commercials and just different things. It wasn't anything that I pursued. I was asked every time to do it. So, hey, they operated on me for like 12 hours straight, nonstop, top to bottom. They had a whole team of people sewing my face together. Right here, I've got a scar and a scar. My lip was split open. I got a scar on my forehead. Where the dash was in my leg, and my scar that goes from my crotch to begins right. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Goes all the way down. And let's see. Oh, they took a foot of my large intestine out. Mm-hmm. My esophagus was torn. My ribs were broken. My lung was collapsed. I used to bartend, and some of my customers were some of the EMTs, and they asked, everybody had heard about my wreck, and like, oh my God, Darla got in a wreck, and they were asking their fellow workers, you know, oh, you took Darla to the hospital in the ambulance, how's she doing? And I was told later that they told, you know, their coworkers, I don't know, but I don't think she probably made it. Even the EMTs weren't expecting me to live. Oh, I definitely want the liposuction. Are there lifting of these? I don't really mind them that bad, but yeah, they're ugly, but I've been with them. We've gotten used to one another, so. But yeah, I'd like them gone, if that's possible. In the mirror, and like, ooh, I used to be a swimwear model. I went from being a swimwear model, you know, years ago, and then, ugh, this big old huge scar. I mean, it's a huge scar. And as far as my healing, I think I know that I healed much faster than probably average person who had been through a similar accident and trauma to their body and all that. Because my mind and my will is strong and focused, and that has everything to do with your healing. You will it to happen, and it does. I wasn't taking, there was no option for no or can't or don't or won't in my mind. It was, I'm moving forward, I'm getting well, I have things to do. Because I've never been the type of person who, oh, poor pitiful me, you know, it's just I suck it up, you know, and carry on. That's how I was raised. It reinforced what I already felt about everyone's purpose in the world. Maybe you don't necessarily, we all don't know exactly what we're supposed to do, but I think to some degree there's a recognition of, oh, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do. This was meant for me to do. This was designated, allotted to me specifically. You recognize it, and it's like, okay, that's mine. I'll take that, I'll do that. And you do it well because it was given to you to do. You can't screw it off, it's important. I stayed for a lot of those reasons. Things that I didn't know, but I accept it. I mean, there's no price you could put on time, I realize now. Well, it is my understanding that South Korea has the top surgery, what are we talking about here?
Plastic surgery?
Plastic surgery in the world, and I was not aware of that. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty impressive. And who wouldn't want to travel there anyway? I mean, my God, there's so many incredible things there. I like to shop, so sure, yeah, I want to go. The fashion is really big there from what I've been reading in magazines, and lots of amazing skincare is coming out of there, that part of the world. I mean, it's really trending as far as what I'm hearing, so I was surprised about that, had no knowledge of it, so I want to check all that out.
What?
That would be beyond belief. I mean, I can't even comprehend. I've never won anything in my life. Seriously. I don't even win a scratch off. I have no luck at all. Yeah, that would be amazing. Of course I'd want to win. Who wouldn't?